good, y'all? Shout out to the LDBC Lions Den community. And we're going to talk professional wrestling tonight. We're going to talk pro wrestling. Y'all know from time to time, I come on here and I talk wrestling talk because I love pro wrestling. And I like to share it with y'all. Y'all tend to like when I talk about wrestling. So until y'all say otherwise, I'm going to keep talking about it. So you got this guy, Bill Goldberg. I mean, a guy who, let's just be honest, he was only hot in professional wrestling for a very short period of time. What's up, Jalen? I see you, man. The late 90s, during the Monday Night Wars, 1997 through 2000, around that time. To me, his best run was in 98. That was the best part of what he was doing. He ended up winning the world championship. He's a guy who really didn't really earn his to be rewarded the way he was. He didn't really earn his rewards. Like, to me, like, he just a guy who just went out there. He just had a nice physique, nice big build. Yeah, man. I'm trying to do more of these, Jalen. And I always had like a big physique, and he could come in the ring and spear some people, jackhammer some people. He had the streak, and he win fast. Most of his match was him walking to the ring, literally. Doug Dillinger knocking on the door, him coming down the ring, and bursting through the doors, the pyrotechnics. It's like WCW just went above and beyond to push this guy, just because he was athletic build, and he just was a monster, and he could really burrow over people and knock people down, and he just was an athlete. But he never really honed his craft, never did anything like that. Everything he ever got in the business was given to him. And to be honest with you, most guys who take wrestling seriously, like the Ric Flairs of the world, the Arn Andersons of the world, those guys, that are serious about, Triple H, Shawn Michaels, those kind of guys who like are the stamp, are the standard when it comes to the business. Bret Hart, the late great Mr. Perfect Kurt Hennig. Those guys like that, they really just put Goldberg over because, to be honest with you, those guys did a lot of things that they didn't have to do. Even Chris Jericho was willing to put over Goldberg. And all these big name wrestlers that really had to work hard. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'd be feeling some kind of way too if this guy comes in and he's getting all these accolades and he didn't earn them. He just getting in the ring just because he's big and got all this muscle, got these big huge shoulder blades and no neck. And all this stuff looks like a big old jack steroid. I'm not saying he's taking steroids, but he had that steroid look though. And just a guy who just never really respected the business, in my opinion. Like, and this is what happens when you push people to the moon. So I'm gonna talk about what this video really is about. So for those of y'all that didn't see the interview on Ariel Helwani, so Bill Goldberg goes on the Ariel Helwani podcast. He's being interviewed, and he's talking about his retirement match. And he starts just going on this diatribe about, basically just whining and complaining about the whole match and like how, they cut him off and all this kind of thing. And, WWE didn't do him right. They didn't treat him right. They could have promoted the match better. All these things he's saying. When this guy, even John Cena, is doing a full year retirement tour. And, here he is, a guy who coming in, one match, Johnny come lately, at almost 60 years old, coming in here out of shape, limping, can't even walk. When he was wrestling, when he did that promo with Gunther, go back and watch that footage. When he came through them with them pyrotechnics, he was limping. He couldn't even walk, limping to the ring. So he goes on the show, just starts complaining about all this stuff, saying stuff like, he felt like he could have been done better because of his contribution to, what all the things. I'm like, my thing is, what did he contribute besides getting pushed to the moon because of his physique. Like literally, what skill wise did he bring? What's up, Eric House? I see you, man. What skill wise has he done to deserve that push he got? I'm just asking for a friend, because I love the sport of professional wrestling. So like, what has he done? What's up, Thanos? I see you, man. What has Bill? I'm serious. I'm not playing. What has Bill Goldberg earned? When you got guys, man, and you talking about WWE, you talking about serious guys that if they don't make it in the wrestling business, they don't eat. You know what I'm saying? These are guys. These are not Hollywood guys. These are guys like they feed their family like that. The Anoa'i family. Those guys, Jimmy J. Uso, Roman Reigns, The Rock. What's his name? This is before The Rock made it big in Hollywood. When he was just wrestling, hustling like his dad. Oh, you gonna give me $500? Okay. He said $200, $350. Yeah, you send it to my cash app. That's BRANDON BRANDON Yeah, you gonna put what's that? 200, 350, 400, 500. You gonna put that in my cash app? Hey, put it in my cash app. BRANDONSPANKENNU. That's all. What that $1,400 you gonna do? Hey, I ain't gonna complain. You want to bless me like that? Praise God. Put it in my cash app. And so it's sad because he goes on the Ariel Helwani show, disrespecting the wrestling business, disrespecting Gunther, who went out there and really make this guy look like $1 million, put him over in a match. He was no selling all the chops and stuff, laughing at the guy. The guy, and he went. I heard him say in the interview, he didn't know that he was what he was doing, laughing. That was disrespecting Gunther. Man, come on, stop it. But then you want to talk about how you being disrespected when you went into business for yourself, man. You did. You didn't respect the business enough to. And Gunther tried to make you look like $1 million. That's why he could have hurt you with those chops. But he didn't want to do it because he respected his elders. He was trying to put you over, make you look good. And that's the thanks you give him. And you get the 14-minute match. That's the longest match you probably had in your entire career. And for sure, the longest one that ever meant anything, that actually was worth going to see, So, Goldberg, I appreciate it, man. Thank you. God bless you, man. Goldberg, man, he's ripped off and stolen from the wrestling business. I mean, he has literally disrespected the wrestling game. I mean, there's no other way to look at it. Like, he has eaten from the game and he has given nothing back to the game. Then he turns around and complains. And then he kept saying, well, I don't want to complain. I'm not one to complain. But you continue to complain. Like, so basically, you being a hypocrite. You know what I'm saying? You contradicting every statement he makes, he contradicts. 1 minute he's saying that he's not complaining, but then he turned around, he's complaining. Then he said, I'm pissed off. I'm pissed off. Let's just say I'm pissed off because it's less than desirable. Let's just say I didn't like the way things turned out. I mean, just no gratitude to Triple H and KO, what's it, KO Sports, whatever it is. Like no respect. TKO. For those guys, man, who basically gave you a chance and they really didn't have to give you that opportunity to get in the ring and wrestle. They didn't have to say, yeah, LA Knight. Yeah, they didn't have to give you that opportunity. But yet you turn around and that's sad. That's what people do. Sometimes they bite the hand that feeds them. So man, he just completely disregarded, somebody giving him an opportunity, trying to give him a farewell tour, farewell match, showed him some respect, but he turned around and now he's talking about this non-disclosure, this NDA he signed, saying basically in 2 more weeks I can tell you more about it. Man, stop, man. I don't want to hear no. It was bad enough to listen to the first time you said it. I don't want to hear nothing else about no NDA, about no I'll say something about it in 2 weeks. No, none of that. Nobody wants to hear that foolishness. Tell your story walking. Y'all can donate to the Cash App, BRANDONSPANKENNU. You give to the super chat. Man, it's just Goldberg, man, he's a clown, dude. That's the way to describe it, man. I don't have no respect for a guy like that. This man ended Bret Hart's career because he was careless in the ring, hurt The Undertaker. I mean, all this, then he hurt Charles Robinson with a spear, fractured one of his ribs. On his way out the door, this guy never took the time to learn his craft. He never tried work on trying to get good at wrestling. He never did. All he did is make excuses, man. And just went out there and he's kind of like LeBron James, same kind of guy. And no prick. I mean, that's what Goldberg is. Man, nobody wants to hear your whining about how mad you are because you felt like you could have been done better. You were done about as good as you deserve to be done. So just count your blessings. You became a millionaire basically doing nothing with a spear, a jackhammer, and I think maybe one submission move he had. And like, what other talent did he have beside that? None. Even his punch, I mean, it was reckless in the ring. Reckless. Hurting other wrestlers in the ring because he never took the time to learn his craft. And he didn't respect the business. So as far as I'm concerned, anything Goldberg says at this point to me is hogwash. I don't want to hear his mouth. I don't want to hear his excuses, his complaining. You had a golden opportunity and you blew it. Brandon Love Sports TV. Shout out to the LDBC Lions Den community. It's your boy. I'm out. Please like, share, subscribe. Talk to you later. Next video. I'm out. Peace. Oh, and Goldberg, you're next. You're next. You're next.